Hello, this is Charlie. I've had a lot of emails, messages of psychics, clairvoyants, mediums and that. The gift I've got there's like a three-way channel on Earth. I've got a gift to sort of help other psychic people as well as helping everyday people. Well anyway, I've had these letters of psychics and a lot of people say to me, why do we get good and bad readings, good and bad days, you got good readings, bad days. Well, it's three things really. And one is you, and two is the sitter, and three is the spirits that's using you to do that reading. And usually what it comes down to, why you have bad days and bad readings and that, is because it's to do with negativeness, believe it or not. And the negativeness comes from you, the psychic, and it comes from spirits who are using you at that time. It all starts really with, like, if you start a reading off, for instance, give you an example. If you start a reading off and the sitter's say, no, it's not true, no, no. And if they're saying no to practically everything, or even one no, the negativeness comes in with you and spirits. See, all you want to know, and all spirits want to know, is that person you're giving a reading to believing what you're saying? And that's what it's all about. And that's why you get negative, because it started off bad. But I've had some readings that's actually turned good. Started bad and it's turned good. But I mean, you just imagine, give me an example, like, every human being's like that anyway. Even spirits used to be, when they were alive, where if you were having a debate or something with your husbands or something like that, I mean, you like to think that you're right. A lot of people don't like to be wrong in life. They like to know that they know as much as you. And it's exactly the same as giving a reading. You get that feeling of no one believes you, or if you're lying about something in real life, But it's not just the negativeness. That is one of the problems when you have a bad day. It's also to do with what spirit's around you at that time. I mean, if you've got a spirit around you, and I've had them, and I've actually questioned them, but what you say that for, love? Because I can hear them, I can talk to them. And I said, that's not the, and I'm saying it in my thoughts to them, And sometimes I say it out loud, because there's some spirits, you see, we all have different personalities, and you've got two different personalities. It's like you get somebody that could give advice when they were alive, and they make a good job of it, and they can go on and give you the details and stop you saying a word. And then you get the other type, which weren't very good. When they were alive, they never had any idea how to give advice out. And they've still got that personality. And sometimes that problem causes problems when spirits don't know what to say. Just like humans did down here. And that causes a lot of problems as well. It does. Because I've had spirits, I haven't said to spirits, haven't you got anyone else here to take over or what? I mean, you'd have to do better than that, love, And, but that's the way it is. And it's also to do with that as well as what spirits around you at that time. And it could also to do with some spirits, somebody can ask for a reading, for instance, and spirits think, well, they don't need a reading. There's nothing wrong with them, or they got no problems in life, they're happy and all that. And so there's problems there, because usually spirits are there to help us. So if somebody's got no problems and they just want a reading just for someone to do, usually you don't get a lot of information. I mean, you wouldn't, would you? I mean, that's another reason. But it's all down to negativeness. That's what it all comes down to. And we all, I mean, when you're given a reading and you've done a good reading and you feel good at the end of it, that it's been worth your while, and you get this feeling from spirits, and that as well as yourself, you both feel good. The vibrations are dead sound. But when you have days like that, I mean, I have had readings and I've gone from bad to good, you know. But you do get some people which play games with you. I mean, I was giving you an example. I was in a spiritual church and I went up to this girl, like, she's only a bit of a kid, really, 17, and she was saying, no, no, it's not me, that. And she was sort of, I said, she's playing games here. And everything it was saying, it was spot on. And she was playing games. And I found out off spirits that she was doing it to the people sitting next to her, just to play a game, you know, to make them think that I was a load of crap, you know. But not knowing that the people were actually sitting next to her knew me anyway. And they couldn't believe it. And but you get stupid people like that just playing games, you know. And it comes down to usually, and she was jealous because she only had the learning's a gift, and she was a jealous type because, you know, I've got a better gift than you and all that sort of rubbish, you know. I mean, no psychic or any medium is better than anybody else, you know. We're all the same. And it's like when you get these websites saying, I'm the best medium in England, you know. It's not like that. No one's good. I mean, I've got a brilliant gift, a three-way channel in these, you know. And I am better than most, but I'm not. Because it's all down to not what gift you've got, it's what spirit you're picking up at that time, like I said before. And I mean, even cold reading, it's like when some psychics ask questions and say, do you know someone called John or something like that? And what these cold reading skeptic people don't know is some psychics say that and ask names and a couple of questions. You know, it doesn't mean they're a fraud. It's to get the vibrations better, to give you more of a positive approach. And that's what it is. And sometimes spirits do that. To give you that positive approach, you know, that you've got something right. And the vibrations get better, and you put details with them names. You know, it's not cold reading. No such thing as cold reading. There's good and bad days. That's what it's all about. But anyway, that's another thing. But that's all I can say anyway. But if you have bad days like that, you could get better, you might not. It depends what the situation and all, what I've said. But anyway, I hope it helps you in some way. You all know where I am if you need any help. But I've done this also for people that are not psychics to understand why you get readings like that. I mean, if you have readings too many times, the public, that is, you know, they say only have a reading after so many months, you know, but some people want to have readings every day. That's why you don't get different information, because your circumstances are not changed. Even that causes bad readings as well. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.